I don't think anybody really loves seeing themselves on video or listening to themselves on audio, but if the reaction gets to be extreme enough.
Okay, so next question I had is who would be a good podcasting candidate? Do you need a certain disposition or personality type to be successful? Or can it is it approachable for people of all sorts of different personality and disposition types?
I think it can be, again, as long as you're aligning how you're approaching it with your personality.
Hmm.
So if you're more of an introvert, then I would suggest that a solo show is probably not going to be the best
Hmm.
approach.
Hmm.
Possibly an interview show is going to be more appropriate for that.
Hmm.
Um, if you um, if you don't feel comfortable, I don't think anybody really loves seeing themselves on video or listening to themselves on audio. But if the reaction gets to be extreme enough, then of course, if you don't like seeing yourself on video, then you don't have to put out video. You can just put out the audio product. But I would argue that it's helpful to be willing to be on video, at least for the interview, if you're doing an interview, because I pretty much stopped interviewing people for the podcast who aren't willing to have their camera on while I'm
Hmm.
talking to them,
Hmm.
because it's very hard to read people's attitudes just through their voice. You
Hmm.
listen to all the body language, all those things
Sure.
that you always hear about, the downside of only audio communication.
Right.
And it's hard to tell, is the person that I'm talking to just about to wrap up? Or are they,
Mhm.
waiting for an opportunity to have
Right.
their say?
Right.
And so make sure, I would recommend that you're at least comfortable enough with video to engage with the people that you want to engage with,
Hmm.
using pictures as well as voice.
Sure.
But yeah, I think in general, it's not a type. I think about the podcasts that I love to listen to, and I don't know that I could describe a type that results in a successful podcast for me. It's just, I think that those successful podcasters have matched what they're good at delivering
Hmm.
with the mechanism they're using to deliver it.